Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another match at the European Community Championship. Joined with me again is Cursed Wolf.
Hello.
How are you? Did you have a nice nap?
I didn't. I refused.
Typical, eh? So,
Indeed.
how was the last match for you? How did you find that between Velocity 9 and One Touch Aqua?
It was very entertaining, and I hope this this series as well just does just the same for everyone else. Sorry, I should have probably slept.
Yeah, you definitely should. It's like me without caffeine. You know.
Oh God, I need caffeine.
Need
yeah.
caffeine. But anyway, so the match we're about to see is between eNightmare and Winners Mentality. And currently, eNightmare was a Division 1 team, and they unfortunately got relegated from the last season. And it's just a shame, because they did alright. I think they did alright. But how did you think they did?
They did very well. They have had a little bit of a roster switch. I mean, they have just simply removing one of the players. I think it's due to inconveniency. And sorry.
Sorry, take
So-
your time.
eNightmare now being top seed in Division 2. Although it may seem unfortunate, it's definitely a good opportunity to push themselves back into Division 1,
Yeah.
seeing as they have all these great players that can do really well, in my opinion. Just unfortunately got taken a step down from slightly higher tier gameplay.
Yeah, and we've seen with this Winners Mentality, I think this is a sort of new roster. I think there's a couple of the same as Jordy and Flack. I'm sure they were together last season, and
They were together last season. They'd just taken it.
they've taken in Maggie-Kin, haven't
Substitute.
they? And
Yeah.
Nils is the sub, so we're
Yeah.
gonna see how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, them being a Division 3 team moving to Division 2, this will be extremely interesting, in my opinion. A team that just managed to get out of Division 3 and a team that just scraped staying in Division 1, both competing for potentially going back into Division 1 and relegating to Division 3. This is just a very interesting game to me.
Yeah, and what are you hoping from them, these guys? I mean, obviously they're not going to be. Hold on, can you just take over for a second, Curse Wolf? Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, what I expect from these teams is every team's going to play extremely well. Let's have a look at these rosters that are currently being played. Magickin, Flake, and Geordie for Winners Mentality, and Dutch, Cyrax, or Dutch, also known as, I don't want to pronounce that name, Mishuru, Cyrax, and Andy for eNightmare. So, just due to the fact that we're the Division 1 team signed by Michi, whatever his name is, I'm still going to call him Dutch, because I don't know how to pronounce his name at all. Don't want to try, but my predictions, sorry for the name, not. Due to this, the fact that eNightmare were Division 1, I'm going to have to give them a 3-0 win. Just simply off the fact Winners Mentality just come. Division 2, sorry. Just come. It's just a complete different amount of skill level comparison between the team and opponent. So it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah,
Do you think it will be?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm predicting an eNightmare win just because the fact that they seem like they've got more experience than Winners Mentality, and obviously with this new roster, it might not work out for them. And hopefully, this beautiful fireworks you got in the background, by the way.
I know it's going to be. I hope someone actually scores a goal whilst I'm trying to speak. Yeah.
And so,
Indeed it is fireworks. Yes, indeed. My neighbours are great friends. Trust me.
generous people in today's world of society. But anyway,
Still.
if you guys
Yeah,
are enjoying
continue.
this stream and you're enjoying this league, you can check out our links below in the description. We've got links to the match schedule where you can see all the teams and see what teams are playing when and who's going to be playing. And we also got a link to our Discord, I've also got link to YouTube, Twitter, and other information available. And if you guys are feeling generous, fireworks for you. And if you're generous, you can donate fireworks to Wolf to help him out on his way.
Please. I'd love to set off fireworks whilst my neighbours were sleeping so badly. I mean,
return the favour. Return the favour.
Yeah, return the favour.
Yeah, but if you guys are feeling generous enough, please donate to this league and all of it. This corporation, but it will be useful to it'll be very generous of you, and every little helps, as they say. But without further ado, we'll get on to this first match between eNightmare and Winner's Mentality. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and here we are, just about to start the first game of this series between eNightmare and Winner's Mentality, and it's going to be quite interesting, I think.
Yes, it will be. eNightmare quite a strong team, again just coming short Division 1. But
did you see what I saw?
Gift's car, indeed. No. Gift, what have you done? He's got the Hot Wheels car.
Hot Wheels. I quite like it when people use different cars, because it makes it more interesting. It takes away the simplicity of the Octane and the Batmobile and the Dominus, which are the most popular
and the
cars.
Seriousness, in my opinion.
And the serious, yeah. This game's way too serious.
Bring out the Hot Wheels. Anyway,
did you have any Hot Wheels when you were younger?
Indeed, I did. I had a few.
Yeah, I had a couple.
A good amount. Anyway, we should probably be talking about the game.
No, we're not talking about the games. Who cares about the game?
Don't dribble nice pass to Andy in a goal. Oh no. Don't with a nice flick up from with the Batmobile. Andy with just a shot.
Yeah, that was a good bump as well by whoever. I'm not sure who that was, but managed to get the defender. Was it Cyrax? Oh, well played by Cyrax. Managed to get that bump on the defender and just leaving the goal wide open.
Just sorry, whenever I just see Gift's car, I can't help it. Andy with another air dribble.
Yeah,
Andy with the nice air control here. The ball bouncing just right and getting it over. I believe that was Magic in.
Yeah,
maybe Gift.
This is what we were talking about a moment ago, wasn't we? Talking about how eNightmare, they got the experience, and also they could be the better team in this series.
Indeed. Kif just whiffing the ball. Nice 50-50 between Cyrax and Flake. That wasn't. Gif with a nice demo on Dutch. Flake trying to clear the ball. Ball, however, falls to Dutch, trying to get it upfield. No one's there, but the ball falls to Andy. Andy with a nice tap, trying to get it over Gif. Flake just missing the ball. Cyrax just hitting the post. Gif now with the potential cross, but blocked by Andy.
Yeah, this is what we're going to see as well. We're not going to see as many challenges as that of the Division 1 and Champions Division. So it's just going to be a little bit slower. Just you're going to see people a little bit hesitant, as to say.
But there'll be a lot more room. So those that do have things that they are quite impressing with, for example, Andy with his ear dribbles, as the last few seasons have proven.
Yeah, definitely. Like they're going to have a lot more technical skill and possibly game awareness as well. Just like you see there, you saw Gif come in, try to challenge, and he just managed to knock it to the side.
Indeed. Now Dutch with a nice clear up to Sarax. Sarax just missing the ball, bounces down to Andy, who doesn't challenge, and Magican just tries to get the clear. Andy with a nice block. Falls to Flake, however. Flake trying to potentially go off the backboard. No, Dutch is there and tries to get rid of it. Ball falls to Magican, blocked by Sarax. Andy just whiffing the ball, as does Magican. Gift now with the potential shot, but Dutch with a nice clear. Ball falls to Andy. Andy blocked by Magican and Flake. Gift now with an opportunity. Goes for the 50-50, but Dutch is there with the Batmobile and goes again against Flake. Magican trying to desperately get rid of the ball. Sarax demos him, but he manages to do so. Gift with a nice shot on target. Andy was there. Doesn't get the save. Very unfortunate there. Very nice angled goal. Gift.
Yeah, maybe. Who was that in goal? Michiero? Oh, he backflips. I was going to say, probably could have called Andy off there because it was directly going for him and it could have been an easy save for him, but that technical error there, just unfortunate.
Indeed, and kick off. Very interesting as Andy bumps Giff and the ball falls off to his backboard. Nice angle from Flake, just hits the post. Giff now going up the wall, racing against Dutch. Gets a nice shot off and Sarax with an interesting clear, puts it back across his goal. Very dangerous. But Flake's there, well read, and tries to get the potential pass off, but Dutch getting it over both Magican and Flake. Giff getting around Sarax, and Magican unfortunately doesn't reach the ball to play at centre, but Flake's there, blocks it with Andy. Magican with a very interesting double jump, especially as the ball was quite clearly hitting the roof, but the ball played centre anyway. Sarax just getting the save. Flake with a nice scene, just missing the ball. Sealing attempt, sorry.
Yeah, it's just a shame that no one was there to connect with that pass from Magican, and just a bit of an open net situation. Is flat. I think Flake is going for the corner. If he was just there a bit quicker, that could have been easy conversion for them, and they could have made that a tie game.
Indeed, and with a minute left, it's currently 2-1 to eNightmare. Dutch just taking his time, trying to get around Flake. Flake, very little speed, somehow manages to demo Dutch. And Giff now trying to get around one. Does do so, but Sarax is there to block it. Sarax now plays the ball into center, but Dutch blocked by, I believe that was Magican. Indeed it was, and Giff just trying to get the clear and doesn't unfortunately do so. Dutch plays off the backboard to Andy. Flake in net on his own, tries to read the hit. Andy taking all the world he needs and gets the goal.
Just Flack, just slightly out of position and jumps. Probably should have waited for the bounce and could have challenged Andy a little bit early, and might not have been a goal for them.
Indeed, and in the closing few seconds, it's currently 3-1. Flake with an interesting opportunity, potentially a goal here, but unfortunately blocked by Andy. Andy now playing it with Sarax. Andy, just well read from Andy, and fortunately was unable to connect with the angle he needed. Giff with a nice push up on net. Fortunately didn't go in, but Flake's there to follow it up off the backboard. Giff with a nice angle. That Hot Wheels car is being put to good use.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a dominant player of this team, but it's unfortunately not going so well for them. And you can see a one last goal attempt from them, but as the clock hits 0, we see the eNightmare take this first game. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. About to go into game 2. eNightmare taking that first game. And here we are on Champions Field. Just about to witness game 2. Best of 5. Curse, take it away!
Sarx playing it up on side wall, blocked by 50-50 with Magic and Flake there with an Andy with a nice clear. Sarx trying to follow it up, Flake back in net. Pinches it and Dutch looks like he's trying to play it across to a teammate. Unfortunately, the Magic in with a nice shot. Andy with the save. Gift with a nice cross in, but didn't look like it was going to anyone. But Flake managed to get a shot. Magic in 50-50 with Cyrax. Flake with a nice demo on Andy. Cyrax now pushing up on the side. Looks like he's only got Dutch in the middle. Instead, Andy's decided to push up with nice rotation of Dutch falling back. Unfortunately, he has no boost. Magic in well read on the. Now, as the ball falls in, Cyrax gets an easy clear as no one challenges. Looks like he's going for a potential goal opportunity. Flake with a nice block. Dutch with a good hold-up play, allowing his team to get back. And Flake looks like he almost scored that himself.
Oh, nice save from
Recovers
Flak
anyway.
There. Yeah, that was a good save from Flak. Just bounced off the post, and Flak was there to able to save the ball. And if he didn't, that would have been an easy goal for eNightmare. Definitely starting to put a bit of pressure on. You can see a few demos attempts there.
Indeed, as Andy tries to get the dribble opportunity, pinch from Cyrax and Flake. Andy with a ceiling shot this time, it seems. Magickin looks like he went up for it, unfortunately didn't reach it. Cyrax with a nice block, allowing Dutch and Andy to both fall back and get some room. Interesting pinch and Flake well read. Cyrax gets it over GIF. Magickin forced to challenge now, but like Flake's forced to rotate backwards. Instead, no one's back. I thought someone had rotated back, and Cyrax with a nice opportunity doesn't hit. Don't tell me that eNightmare aren't going to secure this opportunity. Flake with a nice clear. No boost, however. Struggling. Dutch with the demo. Flake, a gift this time, trying to get around. Ball gets crossed back in. Dutch gets it under Magickin.
Yeah, there was a definite opportunity there for winner's mentality, but they just didn't take it. They let the opposition just take the ball away from them, as we saw. It was nearly a goal for them, but just don't need to play to pass. It was a good pass from Magic, and just no one was there to capitalize on it.
Indeed, and Magickin now playing the ball up, and Andy with a nice angle. Giff and Flake both committed for that, but thankfully Giff had got the save. Andy looking for a teammate, just trying to tee it up for knowing to. Yeah, Flake missing the ball. Andy well read after Gift's flick. Dutch now off the wall. Can he get a nice air dribble, potentially a pass? Magickin's there, however, and he looks like he's going to take a shot. Andy's there, well read, and Flake looks like he's going off the ceiling potentially. No, he's taking it around himself. So he's going to go for a pass. Flake with a nice jump over Andy, stealing his boost on the way. No boost for Dutch, unable to get the cross in, and Flake trying to get the cross in, and Andy towards GIF. Lagging a bit myself. Yeah. Not in game, just in real life.
I definitely think that that rocket pass was a definitely good move on Psyonix. Definitely with that motor mouth, and some of the goal explosions as well has been the pachoo, pachoo. I mean, have you ever heard that in a game before?
Thankfully, I don't play with sound, so I don't have to.
Deathly silence.
Yeah, I mean, Dutch now with a nice carry. Tries to get over to Andy, but well blocked from GIF. Sark's not playing it in himself, but Flake's there. Andy this time, trying to play it upfield. Flake again with a block. Dutch towards Andy. Andy unable to reach the ball, no boost. Dutch tries to play it in himself. Sarks is there to follow it up. GIF plays a decent shot, unfortunately, but saved from Andy. Andy now with the boost. Can he do something? Unfortunately, he's blocked from GIF, but Dutch is there. Beaten by Magickin, however. Cyrax plays it up himself. Andy with a potential. I don't think he got a hit on that. It would have been a nice layoff to Dutch. A nice shot from GIF, and it's a goal.
Yeah, we've definitely seen them put a lot of pressure on this second game. Winner's mentality, just managing to catch the last defender out of position slightly, just pushed up a little bit too much.
Yeah, second game potentially going to winner's mentality. definitely putting up a good fight. 1-0 up, 30 seconds remaining. And Sark's got a goal his team needs. 50-50, nice block from Flake. Andy. Playing it across, trying to get the cross in. Desperately. Gets it over Magickin. Sark's missing the ball. GIF. Nice tap down, forcing Dutch to push it off target.
Oh.
Nice angle there from GIF. Easily saved from Andy, however. Andy with a nice air dribble, it seems. Fortunately, he couldn't get the goal. A nice cross down from Andy. Dutch, sorry. Sarak's playing it up himself again. Magickin trying to hit the ball in. Just misses. Dutch plays it up to Sarak's. Andy, no boost for Dutch. Unable to reach the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in that last few seconds that it was a really good team play from Winner's Mentality. I think it was a pass from Magic to GIF, and GIF managed to get passed back into the middle, but no one was there to
seemed more like a shot.
Yeah. Well, we're about to go into game 3 here between Winner's Mentality and eNightmare. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and here we are, game 3 between eNightmare and Winner's Mentality. And if you just come and join the stream, welcome. This is the European Community Championship, and this is the 2nd season, and it seems to be going quite strong actually. What do you reckon?
Indeed, I mean we have 32 teams. It's outstanding, the range of gameplay and abilities we have. It's just going to be very interesting for that want to watch.
Yeah,
the lower league, the lower divisions that may seem underwhelming, but are very interesting in their own sense.
Yeah, and this is what I like about the European Community Championship. It gives everyone a chance. It's not just. It's exactly what Jez said. If anybody watched the preseason hype, exactly what Jez says, that any player going from Diamond to Champ to Grand Champ, there's always something for someone, and this is what makes it so unique.
Indeed.
Oh.
Good goal straight off the bat.
That was a good pass there from Andy X, and Michiero just managed to get that last second hit with his butt and directed it nicely into goal and caught the defender off guard.
Yeah, I mean, only a minute in, and the eNightmare, getting the goal, and Flake, if he had any more boost, I think he could have got a potential double touch there. Magickin playing it up, and Sarax is there to follow it off. Andy with a nice demo. Andy tried to get a little bit of an angle just to secure the goal. Unfortunately, he couldn't reach it. Magickin getting it under Dutch. Magickin now trying to take it around. Unfortunately, he doesn't do so, and Dutch now trying to get the clear. Andy with another demo. I think he's going to go demo plays more and stay more defensive this game. Let his teammates do all the work, and although it may seem dumb to allow his team to do everything, he is a very solid defensive player. And speaking of Andy, he gets the goal, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was a massive mistake from Magic, and just dribbling it to the middle of his goal, and Andy X there with a nice 50-50 and just shoots it directly into goal. And it's just a shame. I can see where Magic was going with the ball. Like, he wanted to pass it to his teammates, but he just needed to take it upfield, and that goal would not have happened.
Indeed, Andy with a nice angle again. Unfortunately, goes backboard. Bit of a miscommunication from Winner's Mentality. Go up for that. Sarax just missing the ball himself. Andy now taking his time, collecting the boost. Flake with a nice pinch upwards and falls to Magickin. Magickin now trying to play it upfield. Sarax with a miss hit. Oh, that would have been dangerous. Thankfully, Dutch was there to secure the save and making sure that they don't lose a goal to some silly mistake. Sarax now. Sarax and GIF going for a 50-50 there. Dutch slightly off his line with a good pinch on against Flake, however. Magican plays it up. It's like Flake and Magican both committing for that. Only one player from eNightmare needed, however. It was Andy. Sarax trying to get a clear. Unfortunately, it just goes straight into the center to Dutch. Dutch getting it over Magican. Can he get a pass to Sarax? He does. Unfortunately, Dutch isn't there for the save. Flake now trying to pitch the ball up and out, but unfortunately just goes straight up, and Andy taking his time. All three players of Minida's mentality going up for that. GIF trying to get it clear. Dutch well read and plays it up, straight up to tap straight down. Unfortunately, no one again was there. Andy with a bit of a bump. Flake did him more of a favour than thought. It did more of eNightmare a favour there. Sarax trying to get a cross in. He does. Looks like Andy faked. Another fake. I'm not sure how many fakes were happening or if any of them weren't. But GIF now, winner's mentality with an opportunity. Just off the side post. Dutch plays it upfield. Potential counterattack now. Andy, I believe that was with another demo. Sarax tries to play it up for Dutch. Doesn't work, but Andy's there. Gets the nice.
Yeah, definitely. Winner's mentality. They seem a bit too passive on when they're attacking. They seem to just give the ball away to the opposition, and they end up just capitalizing. As we just seen Andy read the backboard and manages to shoot it in goal.
Indeed, and now Sarax with a nice, interesting play, and Flake unable to get his car in control to hit the ball outwards, and in results, Dutch has now got an opportunity again, does the same and get his car angled well. Flake getting it over Andy. No man being back apart from Dutch just retreating in time. Andy with a potential angle there. Unfortunately, it was blocked by Flake. Magica now going off the sidewall, trying to get a cross in. Unfortunately, couldn't reach it. Dutch with a weak hit. Heads towards GIF. Flake, sorry. And Andy just trying to go for the contest. But unfortunately, it didn't work. And potential opportunity now. Dutch plays it center to Andy. Andy trying to get over Flake, but Flake well jumping off the backboard himself. GIF with a nice hit outwards. Sarax followed up from Magican, and Dutch with a nice block. GIF now with a nice angle, and Dutch trying to get the clear. Indeed he does, and Andy's there to try and secure it, but Magican second manages to get the save, but difficult play here. Andy just off the crossbar. It was quite an easy open net, even though Flake and GIF were there. It would have been hard for them to read. Andy with an opportunity now. Blocked from Magican. Both, I believe that was GIF actually. Dutch heading back, and Sarax trying to get the clear. Indeed he does. 3 goals with 10 seconds left. There is no need for eNightmare to put any more pressure than they do. It's secured second game.
Yes, well played to eNightmare, and just a bit unfortunate mistakes by winner's mentality. And we're about to go into game 4, possibly the last game of this series where eNightmare could secure their win. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, game 4 between eNightmare and winner's mentality, and this could possibly quite be the game that eNightmare take this. Hopefully winner's mentality can bring this back and take it to game 5.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see as game 4 is underway. Yeah, game 4. GIF now, the only one to hit the ball, and Flake with an easy shot and first 10 seconds.
Yeah, an early goal lead. An early lead for Winner's Mentality. Just GIF managed to pop it down, and Flak was there to receive it, and he just managed to pop it into the right bottom hand corner of the goal.
Yeah, I mean, GIF was the only one that went up. Everyone went up for that ball that was just projected into the air, and only GIF was the one to hit it. Flake with another goal. Flake and Winner's Mentality. I need to learn how to speak. Step up even slightly more and continue to stay with this pressure. They will possibly secure a game 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 goals in 15 seconds. I mean, you can't really take that much. I mean, still got the rest of the game to play, but currently they seem to be managed to get the pressure on and making less mistakes currently. But let's say 30 seconds in, and there's not really much we can tell at this moment in time.
Indeed, and now Flake going up off the side, GIF, sorry, and very little boost. Dutch with just an open shot, no one back, and just gets himself a goal.
Yeah, Michiara just having open net there, and it's a shame that Winner's Mentality went back in time, and they could have not conceived that last goal there.
Yes, and within the first 40 seconds, could there be any more? I definitely believe there could be. And Flake trying to get a cross in there, but Andy, an easy clear. Andy now taking the ball up. GIF trying to get a clear, and Sarks with a nice shot. Ball falls to Dutch. Dutch trying to get over Flake, and fortunately Flake with a nice block. Dutch trying to contest it over GIF. Just plays it wide instead to Sarks. Sarks now trying to get over 1, indeed he does. Tries to get around 2, but Flake with a nice save. Flake trying to get a clear, just misses the ball. Tries to go for a pinch with GIF, unfortunately doesn't do so. GIF now gets a nice flick, plays it extremely high. Sarax just missing. Dutch getting it over Magickin, I believe that was. Flake with a nice play upwards. Sarax again jumping really early for a pre-jump save. Unfortunately can't read it. Potentially not enough boost. But now Magickin on the wall with the ball. Tries to play it back to GIF. Indeed he does. Tries to get over Cyrax. Fortunately that's not the case, and Flake now plays it up to GIF. GIF get another touch, he can. He gets it over Dutch. Sarax with a nice save. Can he get it clear? Tries to play it to Dutch. Unfortunately, he doesn't. And he now plays it wide. Dutch following up after him. Magickin getting over Andy. Unfortunately, doesn't get it over Dutch. And ball played center. Dropped straight down from Andy. Sarax now by the ball. Tries to play it across to Andy. Andy with a nice boom clear. GIF trying to play it across. Magickin with a nice control. Bit confusing. Definitely confused the team of eNightmare as Sarax went for it, assuming he was just going to clear it. Just takes a good touch instead, and Flake now playing it upfield. Nice block by Dutch. Unfortunately, it goes straight to GIF. GIF over to Andy. Almost scored from Flake. Dutch now playing it across. Can he get a ceiling shot? No, Andy plays it center. Sarax unfortunately wasn't there. Instead, he tries to play the center himself. Again, no one was there. This time from Sarax's pass. Andy again playing it across. That time no one was there for his cross. But Andy just dropping back now, and Sarax and Dutch played a cross in themselves. Andy pushing up. Getting it over GIF, but bumping him. Just dropping himself down. Flake with a nice save over Andy. Dutch, that's the person.
Yeah, so it was definitely an important save that Flak just managed, because that would have equalised the game, and that could have been a turnaround for eNightmare, with currently putting on a pressure but not really making anything of it at this moment.
Indeed, I mean they're getting the crosses in, but no one's there to.
Yeah, I feel like they've just given a little bit too much room for eNightmare, and they just need to start challenging the ball when eNightmare are going up for the ball, or just reading the situation and seeing what they can do with it, instead of, I just feel like they're just popping the ball here and there and just not really making anything of it.
Yeah, I mean, a nice shot from Magic in there, just easily saved from Andy. The ball gets propelled upwards. Flake able to get a touch onto it, but gives just enough time to get it around Sarax. GIF with a kind of weak shot. Falls to Andy anyway and plays it across to his side wall. Andy Dutch, I mean, and Sarax both going up for that, but Dutch was there for the read and gets a shot off himself. Well worked goal from Sarax and Dutch there.
Yeah, this is what we're seeing. Division 2, obviously not being able to read the ball as well as those between in Division 1 and 2. And this is what makes it interesting. Obviously, a bit unsure how the gameplay is going to go. And as we can see, Mishiari just managed to get that goal.
Indeed, and it's coming into the closing minute. It's 2-2. Winner's mentality desperately need to put this to a game 5. And eNightmare, even with just a win, another goal can secure them this series. Magica now, just missing the ball. Gif and Flake both going up for that. And he potentially could have got a bump on Magica and put in a lot of pressure on Winner's mentality. Instead, just leaves him be, picking up the boost and expecting a pass. But Dutch instead tries to play the ball upfield. Indeed, he does, trying to get a cross in, but blocked from Magica. And Sarax this time blocked from Gif. Instead, Andy up on the side wall, falls to Gif. Dutch playing it up on. I can hear a firework going off. Gonna be good. Magica. Sarax with a nice 50-50 on Flake. Flake winning that 50-50 home. Ball bounces up, potentially hit another goal opportunity. Andy coming up on the sidewall. Gif playing it upfield. Dutch, can he read the bounce well? No, he doesn't. Pushing it into an overtime.
Yeah, I think this is the first overtime of this series, I believe.
I think you're correct in that. I mean, it's a very intense last, or potentially last game. eNightmare. Andy just getting a nice dribble. Really couldn't get it around and get a good shot on that. Ball pinched out to Sarax. Sarax now looks like he's going to play it off the backboard too. Dutch blocked from Gif, however. Andy just missing the ball. Sarax jump back in time. Not literally, otherwise that would have been cheating, but gets the ball.
Can you cheat in Rocket League?
I'm pretty sure you can. Gif with a nice, interesting setup and Flake securing them a fourth, got the second win for them, putting it to game 5.
Just Andy out of position, wasn't sure what the ball was going to do, and it's always difficult to tell on those corners. You could just fly out, fly down, fly up. No one knows, and we're about to go into game 5 between Winner's Mentality winning this match. And here we go, game 5. And here we are, about to go into game 5 between eNightmare and Winner's Mentality. And
yeah, I mean, Louis just jumping into chat there. Hope this does cheer you up. You do. Just casting the games earlier, he did very well. He does very well for the ECC in general. But Magican getting the ball over Sarax. Andy with a nice block. Falls to Magican anyway. Andy with another save. Dutch now getting the clear. Can he follow this up? He can, but not enough boost to actually connect with the ball. Sarax now playing it across. Trying to give Andy and Dutch a bit more time. Andy now follow up the ball. Falls to Sarax. Magican doesn't challenge or expects him to hit it above him. Gift with double save. Flake now. With control over the ball, but blocked from Dutch. Sarax playing it across and Dutch with a nice clear upfield. Magican with a nice flick up. Cross. Fortunately it goes wide and Sarax now on the ball. bump from Magikin. Potential opportunity. Unfortunately, they couldn't get shot on target. Dutch now. Gift with a nice track back and managing to just push the ball wide. Sarex with a nice contest. Magikin just trying to give his team a bit of time. Gift jumping up for it. Unfortunately, he couldn't reach it. Instead, he just lands directly on. And Sarex now. Playing is unusual. I'm sorry, I don't know.
What's up? What's happening?
My brain just went.
Yeah, this is something I've noticed with winners mentality currently. Like, as the first game started out, they were sort of all over the place, and they were just weren't finding themselves, and now they're just managing to. Yeah, in a minute, sweetheart. In a minute.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, no, just my daughter was asking me a question, but yeah, no, winners mentality. They come in. They seem to be finding themselves now with this as the games have progressed on. Obviously, with a shaky start to begin with, just seem to be triple
commits.
Triple commits. That's the word. Thank you. Yeah, some triple commits and some unfortunate defense errors. But as we can see, as the games have progressed, they seem to be a bit more aggressive, managed to give a bit more space, and it seems to be working out for them as they managed to take this to game 5.
I mean, 2 goals for eNightmare. It's just too much pressure at this point for winners mentality. 3 minutes remaining. This is going to be a very close game.
Yeah, definitely. We can. I mean, it's 2 goals in the first couple of minutes. There's nothing really to go by, but as we know that eNightmare are the better team here currently, as they were in the Division 1 last season, and you can see display with their performance displaying quite the power S.
Indeed. Dutch with a nice angle there. Unfortunately, it doesn't go on target. Sarex did. Magikin trying to get the bounce. And Andy with a nice cross in, blocked for Flake. Dutch trying to read his clearance, but instead the ball falls straight down to Flake. Flake instead trying to get around. Dutch with a nice flick over GIF. Tries to take it around Magikin as well. Unfortunately, doesn't do so now. Plays it up. Can it drop down for him? No, it doesn't. Sarex was there as well to read it. Unfortunately, he wasn't quite able to reach the ball, put it on target. But Magica now with nice control on the wall. Andy with Sarex, with a nice shot, and it goes in. Yeah,
winners mentality is just falling apart here in this match, and it's just a shame because they managed to take it to game 5, and this performance here just out of position. It's just not working out well for them. And here we are with the kickoff between Magic and Cyrax, and just get winners mentality win the kickoff.
Sorry, I'm back and instantly eNightmare get the 4th.
You were right there. He's spacing out a little bit. You're doing to me.
Yeah, Magickin just said that their game had crashed out.
Well, unfortunately,
GIF's game had crashed. Indeed, it did. Unfortunately, that doesn't.
Unfortunately, if the first game, the first goal is committed, then unfortunately we have to carry on with this situation. So it's a shame, really, but this is just how it works out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, Flick managed to get back in time. Hopefully, I'm sorry, I'm trying to speak to the players as well.
Yeah, you do that, but I'll carry on here if you want to. That's alright, no worries. And yeah, just unfortunate for the winners' mentality here. Just unfortunate game crash. But as we just stated, if there's 1 goal already, then we just carry on. And here we are, winners' mentality. Unfortunately, taking a 6-goal deficit here, and Michiero managing to get a goal here in the last 1 minute 30, and I don't think winners' mentality can come back from this, unfortunately. Such a shame, because they were pulling through on some of the games with unfortunate defense mistakes, and here are game 5, and it's just all fallen apart for them, and it just doesn't seem to work out. But like I say, if you guys are enjoying this series, please give us a follow. You can check out our Discord, and you can see the tournament. We've got YouTube, Twitter. And yeah, if you really like this league, please support us in what we're trying to achieve here. Like we said, this league is quite unique because it's not only just for the top level players. We try and incorporate the low level players as well, because this is what this league's about, incorporating everybody. And I think Wolf can agree with me on that.
Indeed it does. I mean, I was in the little interview that you had, and I think everyone can agree, those in the server, it's just a great place for everyone.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've got... Obviously, in between seasons, we have... Like, recently, there was the Tenacity Cup. Was that between the Alpha season and the first season?
Yes, it was.
And then between the first season and the second season, we had the Nations Cup, where I believe it was Belgium. Belgium won? Yes.
Yes, it did.
And obviously, we're going to have a bit of a long off season at the end of season 2, but it's just purely for the fact it's over Christmas, and we're going to, if anyone's around, we're going to have Rumble, Hoops, and what was it? A Snow Day, wasn't it? Snow Day. Rumble, Hoops, and Snow Day.
And Hoops, and I believe there'll be different mutators. Randomized each time. We're questioning it, but yeah. At this point, I've been the teams are just asking if they.
Yeah, I mean, if they want us, well, it's 30 seconds. I mean, if they want to start, we can already see who's dominated this match, so it's entirely up to them. They can continue for the last 30 seconds, or they can call it a night, and we can. I mean, if you haven't guessed it already, eNightmare have taken this 9-0. But I believe it was 5 goals before the unfortunate mishap happened, and here we are, just seeing them muck about, just having a little show off. But yeah, we'll just take this away. But well played to eNightmare taking this game 5, and it's just a bit unfortunate, really, with that problem. But there's nothing we can do, as that first goal was taken, and yeah, we'll just take this to the main screen here. So it's just you and me, Wolfie.
Yeah.
So what did you take from those matches, minus the last match? I mean, the first 4 matches. Well, let's have a look at the first 4 matches. What I know, eNightmare took the first game, and then winners.
It was back and forth, I believe.
Yeah, just like a game of tennis, back forth, ha 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 ha. But it's quite nice to see that winners mentality were able to turn it around in some situations, but it just didn't work out for them in the final game with the disconnect.
Indeed.
But yeah, this is what we predicted at the beginning, that eNightmare were definitely going to take this, and obviously they've shown that. Obviously dominating the first half of that final game with a 5-goal lead, and yeah, well played to eNightmare, well played to winners mentality, managing to take it to 5 games, and that's it for tonight. I'm not entirely. There is another match on tonight, but I won't be here.
It was.
I'm going to.
No, there won't. It won't be streamed. Unfortunately, it was too soonly planned. It was just very unfortunate that no caster is available at the time, or streamer for that matter, and yeah, that I believe is Synergy White versus. I mean, do we want to do predictions of that game and potentially?
Yeah, let's go. Right? So it is.
I want to actually, before we get our predictions, I know there's a few people watching. I want people to say what they think the events versus.
What do you reckon?
I mean, I don't really know. Events I know the most about. Not much really about Synergy White being a new team. I'm gonna say a 3-1 to Synergy White, and just add, I guess.
Okay, let me have a look here. Let's see who's in Synergy. We know who's. Oh, excuse me. I know who's in Ascension, but who is in Synergy? I'm just having a look here now on the teams list. Electrotron, Norwegian Rambo, Glen. Yeah, that's a team I've not seen before, so it could be interesting. Do you know what ranks they are, or?
I could try and bring it up, but I don't think I have enough time.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Or I know where to find it for that.
But I think I'll go with Events Esports. It is Events Esports, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'll go with Events Esports. I think they'll take it 5 games, 3-2.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think we have much else to say for this stream. Thank you everyone for watching. again, if you go scroll down, there'll be links you can click on, which will take you to our Discord, Twitter, YouTube, and our tournament page. This stream will be taken up to put up onto YouTube, as does every stream. So if you did just catch us and our last few games, you can always go onto the YouTube and check that out. And if you join our Discord, there'll always be something going on. There's always people talking. You can always find a game with people that are friendly here. Always enjoy a laugh around. It'll be very, I promise you, it'll be very entertaining. Maybe you could try and join a team in the league that's currently here. Unfortunately, spaces, but towards the end of the season, we will potentially. But if you're looking for a team, there'll possibly be one that's possibly trying to find a sub. And again, let's go again to the mid-season mayhem that will be taking place in the 8th, 9th, and 10th, 7th, 8th, and 9th week of this season, which will be Rumble, Drop Shot, and then Snow Day. No, Rumble, Snow Day, and then Drop Shot. Some way around. So that'll be something for everyone to look forward to. Whilst there'll be people away for Christmas, on the holidays there'll still be stuff for people to do in the league that still will be streamed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We'll try and get it streamed.
Yeah, I was going to say, just before we cut this stream, we've got a couple of games tomorrow, which I think have been streamed. We'll be joining, it's you and Havoc, isn't it, tomorrow?
Yeah, yes, it will be me and Havoc. So
are you doing both the games? We got
we'll be doing both.
Oh wait, there's 3 games tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's a third one.
It's just popped up now.
Yeah. First one being at 4 p.m. CET of Team Fat versus the Roots, being organised for tomorrow instead of today.
And then we've got another Division 3 match between Meteor versus Minimum Wage, which is at 9 p.m. tomorrow.
And finally, we'll have another Division 3 game of Redwater Tidal Waves versus Snakebite, which will be 3 very interesting Division 3 games.
Yeah, guys, if you want to watch those, join in tomorrow. And yeah, check out the tournament page because you'll be able to find that all the information for those matches tomorrow. So yeah, tune in. Thank you for watching. I'm Celsius.
And I'm Wolf.
Good night.